Hey YouTube. Well, I just got back from my trip and I thought I would show you guys what, as promised, what my parents' car looks like after the tint. I also just washed it because the sun actually came out, thank God, and it just made my day so much better. But the car has about 610 miles on it now, and I was actually averaging 35 miles per gallon after about 110 miles of pure highway driving. And as you can see, the car looks fantastic. As I was cleaning it here, some kid pulled up in his '98 BMW 740i and actually looked at my car, looked at the car while I was cleaning it, and said, "Hey, I really like the rims on your car. They look so much better than my Beamers," which his were the multi-spoke 16 inches, which were totally dirty. And he actually was like, "Hey, you want to trade cars?" It was kind of funny because the guy looked like he was probably my age, like mid-20s, and he just was like, pretty much just like waiting for his friend to come out from that house, and was kind of just like staring at the rims because he's like, "I'm gonna jack those rims." He actually told me that. He's like, the rim, and actually my favorite part of this TSX actually is probably the rims and the machine finish, because I just cleaned them and man, they are looking smoking hot. And man, that tint, it's only 35% in the back, 50s in the front, but it's pretty dark, surprisingly. It works well with the black interior. I was contemplating having them put 35s all around, but in Virginia, the tint laws are 35 back, 50s in the front. If you are any darker in the front, you will get pulled over. And I figured for my parents' car, they don't need to get hassled for that. So I just left it at 50s in the front. And as you can see, I'm pretty pleased with the results. It looks darker than my Fit, in all honesty. And man, this car is just freaking gorgeous. I am ready to go get my Fit back. Right after I make this video, I need to go and get my Fit back. But man, one day I could totally see myself having this car. Of course, it needs a few more tech. I mean, I've driven the car for the weekend now, and I've pretty much made a list of what the next generation TSX needs to have. It needs to have push-button start. It needs to have a backup camera, standard equipment. It needs to have blind spot information or blind spot detection, because there are a couple times where, or at least a mirror, there are a couple times where I had a couple of near misses when I was changing lanes because there's a little bit of a blind spot. It's not too bad. I mean, the visibility in there is great, but I'm just not used to, my Fit has better visibility, and my old Accord had much better visibility than this car did. But man, those gorgeous 17-inch rims, and I put some tire shine on it. I can't stand it when people don't clean cars and they don't put tire shine on it. I actually cleaned the interior as well. There is something about the carpet that does bother me is, actually no, the carpet's really good. It's really high quality. It's plush, unlike my Fit, but it does hold on to dirt much easier than my Fit, so I actually didn't pop the hood and see how dirty the engine compartment got. I'm hoping it didn't get too dirty. You can see there's already pollen building up on the car. It's ridiculous. I hate the springtime. Check that out. The engine is still spotless under here. It's a gem of an engine. I had to keep myself from flooring the car because, I mean, it's not that it was under power. I love to hear the sound of that engine. And check out this tint. The back seat is really dark in there. Really fantastic. You know what's weird to me is how the TSX actually is supposed to be the sports sedan, but the seats are split folding. Like, why is the Accord a one-piece folding while the TSX has a split folding? That just doesn't make sense to me. But as you can see, you can pretty much fold the trunk from in here, pull that, and it's a split folding design, which the trunk space actually isn't too bad. There's my little tray of car cleaning crap, as you can see. The opening's pretty big. I also like how Honda has hid the hinges in that, even though it does have hinges. It's not a strut. But man. Really great car. And then let me show you guys the gas mileage, actually, because on a full tank, this thing will get 590 miles. That's impressive because of that big gas tank. See, I've been driving around the city, so it probably has gone down. 34.5. 467 miles. Like, from Richmond to here, it's about 120 miles. So that's where, like, when I left, it was pretty much a full tank. That's where it's at. I mean, this thing has really fantastic range. But in terms of what this car needs in the next generation TSX, I pretty much think that it just needs the push-button start, because I don't really like how this is an Acura and I have to use the key, which, I mean, I don't mind the key. I like the way this key looks. I love a switchblade key. Actually, I really kind of want to get this key for my Fit, but I don't think it'll actually work. The seats are really comfortable, great gas mileage, good power. Like, you don't need this car with a V6. A 4-cylinder is just enough power. with the manual, of course, not the automatic. But the automatic's a decent alternative. But anyways, guys, there's another quick look at the Tint Blue TSX, Vortex Blue TSX with the tint. Looks fantastic, and it's I'm pretty pleased with the car overall. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.